Alright, I am back to review more Family Guy. Now we're getting into the real shit of Family Guy. This is where the real shit starts. There's still some good episodes in this season, but my god, it starts going down from here. I decided I'm gonna end up doing 2 episodes. 2 bad ones this season. I mean, I can't pick, but well, I could pick between, which one I want to do. But I'm trying to get more ratings. So I will also be reviewing Quagmire's Dad too later on today. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting a lot of views on these Family Guy episodes. I'm not sure why. My SpongeBob videos have gotten tons and tons of views. I mean, there are hundreds of views on my SpongeBob videos. Heck, one of them hit 1,000. This one is barely cracking at all. These Family Guy reviews are barely hitting it at all. I'm actually not, I'm actually, I think the highest my views have gotten is 16 views. That is really bad. That's really bad. That is absolutely terrible. And I'm not trying to be, I'm not, blaming you guys. I just don't think people are interested in my Family Guy videos for some reason. I'm not sure why. I've looked back on some of them, and I thought I did a pretty good job. Sure, I've referenced Disney a few times and all that, but I mean, a lot of people I watch do that now, so I don't know why that would matter. I hope my Family Guy videos get better, because I was actually planning on, I was thinking about it during the weekend. I'm like, maybe I should stop. I should stop at season 8, just stop there, and not bother going to season 12 at all for Family Guy. But I figured, I don't want to review another show right now, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna start trying to create a playlist too, so people can find my videos better. Maybe that will help. I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't need a playlist to get hundreds of views on my SpongeBob videos. I just don't know why I'm not getting a lot of views. I'm just not. Maybe it's because a lot of people don't talk about Family Guy, maybe, I don't know. But that's why I'm going to be reviewing Quagmire's Dad, too, because a lot of people talk about that. Maybe it'll up my views on the review stuff on Family Guy. Anywho, let's just, enough about that. I'm very sad that the highest I've gotten is 16 views on one of my Family Guy videos, and not higher than that. And I have 72 subscribers. But I don't know. Anywho, let's review this. The episode. The Jerome is the New Black, which is season 8, episode 7. Family Guy episode. And I gotta say, it is just blam. It is absolutely blam. I gotta say, it's definitely this is definitely where the shit starts going downhill. I'll get more into that in a second, why the shit starts happening here. But I want to talk about Jerome as a character. Jerome as a character is actually a pretty cool character. But Family Guy fucking hardly uses him. He appears in a few episodes, that's it. He's barely in the show at all, which fucking sucks. And I'd say Cleveland doesn't appear in the show again until season 12. Towards the end of season 12. So I'm like, why don't they use Jerome or something? They can make a nice, cool character out of him. But no, they barely use him at all. They barely use him. He's only in a few episodes, and that's it. So yeah, but basically the guys are looking for a new replacement for Cleveland, and they're searching, and I gotta admit that some of the gags in this episode are okay. Like them mistaking, a lamp for Cleveland is kind of funny, and all of that. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, it is. But it's just so it's just bland and boring, and it gets worse as the episode goes on, because Brian offers to hang out with the guys, but apparently Quagmire hates Brian now. Yeah, that's right, Quagmire fucking hates Brian now. He hates Brian now. So because Peter mentioned that, and I'm like, why couldn't you just state that we're looking for a black person, not a dog, instead of fucking just having Quagmire hate Brian, even though we've had multiple episodes where they are friends. That I even pointed out in one of my videos that Brian is sitting right next to Quagmire in the episode where we meet the Quagmires, where Peter and Brian go back in time. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I know that people start hating other people after a long time if they're shitty people. They realize they're shitty people. I mean, that's how Disney is for me. That's how I hate Disney now, because they're a shitty company, and I don't want to deal with them anymore. But the difference between me and a cartoon universe is, like, come on, they're basically pointing out how Brian is a shitty person, and Quagmire is not any better. Quagmire is fucking worse than Brian. Quagmire literally fucking screws women over by sleeping with them, and he also fucking hits on his mom. So he's basically pointing out Brian's flaws, and half of them he's a fucking shitty person too. So I'm like, what the hell? I mean, Quagmire, he mentions how Brian always hits on his best friend's wife, and so does Quagmire. Quagmire does the same thing. They basically also have Quagmire point out that he's failed college. What does that have to do with hating someone for fucking failing college? I mean, he went back and tried. He went fucking back and tried. So why the hell are they fucking making Quagmire point all this pointless shit out? It's fucking bullshit. And I know Brian will get worse as the series goes on too, but what the fuck? I mean, come on. It fucking makes no absolute sense at all. It's this fucking shit. It is. It's shit. It's fucking bullshit how fucking the writers try to make Quagmire point out how Brian's an unlikable asshole when Quagmire's fucking just as bad. It's fucking stupid. And the fucking A plot ain't any even better. It's fucking about Peter being fucking jealous of his wife, which we've seen before. We've seen that before in a season 3 episode. We've seen it before, all the way back in season 3. Where Peter's jealous of Ross Fishman. So we fucking seen this shit before. So why the hell can't they make something new? I don't know. It's just fucking stupid. It fucking is. I hate this episode. It is fucking bad. And I also fucking forgot to make the score countage thing. Yeah, I kind of forgot to do that on my DS. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make a sound effect for my points. But yeah, it's definitely bad. It's fucking bad. It's definitely getting 16 points. This fucking episode is just shitting on Brian and making the writers knowing that fucking Brian is an asshole and he used to not be an asshole. And they fucking got Peter, being jealous of Jerome and Lois, and it's fucking just stupid. It really is. It's definitely getting 16 points. And I'm sorry about the, again, I forgot to do the point system. I'm sorry about that, I did. Occasionally I'll forget to do that, but I promise you that I will try to start remembering to do that, but, because normally I have a sound effect that plays when an episode or a movie gets a high or low score. So sorry about that. But yeah, I definitely don't like this episode. I don't like it. I hate it. It's just fucking boring. It's frustrating. Who knew an episode could be frustrating and boring at the same fucking time? But it is. It's boring. And frustrating, because, we got the B plot where Brian's trying to be friends with Quagmire, and Quagmire's just a freaking asshole too, so I'm like, I don't know, I just don't like this episode, I don't. But anywho, sorry about the ranting. Again, I don't like this episode, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do. But like I said, this is where the shit starts going downhill for Family Guy. It starts going down in this season, and it'll continue to go down. Heck, there'll be episodes later down the road that have Brian and Quagmire going back and forth of being assholes to each other. That'll fucking go downhill too. So yeah, I don't like this episode, I hate it, and I don't recommend it to anyone. Jerome's an interesting character, but they barely use him. They barely use him in the show. It kind of reminds me of Peter's old boss, Mr. Weed. They barely use him. It's just fucking stupid and pointless. I mean, why even bring another character in the show if you're barely gonna use him? I don't know. I don't like this episode. I don't recommend it. Now, there will be an episode that's gonna come up that's really good. It's really good. I'm looking forward to reviewing this episode. But yeah, I'm having to push everything close together too, because we're going to Arkansas, and I have to push everything together, so it kind of reminds me of when I used to go to school. We had like Mondays and Tuesday. We were at school for Monday and Tuesday, and then the rest of the week we were off. Kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of that. And I gotta say, yeah, trying to push all this stuff together can be tricky. But this time around, there's 3 days, not 2. There's 3 days. Now, I don't know if we're going to be going to Arkansas or not, depending on how Daddy's kidneys are feeling. He's got kidney stones. Yeah, those suck. I never had kidney stones, but I've had leg cramps that are pretty bad. So I'm going to try to push all this stuff. So I'm going to be doing a good episode on Tuesday of this season, and then I'm going to do my Illumination review on Wednesday. So I'm going to be pushing all this backwards a bit and crump them together, so that way I can get them all done. I'm sorry about my ranting for this episode too. I just do not like this episode. I don't. Like I said, I don't like how Quagmire all of a sudden he hates Brian, and they also treat they treat Peter like an asshole and stuff, and to Jerome, and we barely even see Jerome hardly at all again. So yeah, I think it's pointless. Anywho, I'm sorry about the ranting. I promise that there will be a really good episode on Wednesday. I promise. Anywho, this is Dash Show Rose. Please subscribe for more videos. Hit the like button. And I'll see you guys later. Dash Show Rose out.